Hey everybody, Chris here. Coming to show you some more thrift store finds. I believe this was over the past 4 days. Just gonna try and get right into it. There was a lot of stuff. Let's go with the first day. I got out of work a little early. I ran over to a Savers, and this is the first thing I picked up. This is a electronic Battleship. I believe it was $3.49. Not electronic Battleship, handheld Battleship. I've had these in the past. Go for about $15-20 new in the package. They go for about nothing out of the package. And then the other thing I grabbed was History of the World, the board game by Avalon Hill. As you can see, that's the Avalon Hill logo right there. It's $1.99, I think. There's a lot in there. I'm not really sure if it's all in there, but looking online, it's anywhere from $50 to $100 for that game. Not really sure, but yeah. Moving on. At least this was the next day. This was Tuesday. I went on kind of a long run. I didn't really end up getting all that much. Start with, I just got some wires, 99 cents each at Salvation Army to complete like PS2s and one of those NESs I picked up a while ago. Got a silver PS2. I believe it was $9.99, or maybe $19.99. Yeah, I think it was $19.99 at Savers. Works well. Only came with a AV cable. It's kind of a bummer. But I had a discount card, and at the same Savers I picked up a DS Lite Onyx. Inside was Mario Kart DS. That was $30. So I picked those up at the same place. I had a 30% off stamp card, which is something Savers does. So it's 30% off for all that, which isn't too bad. Usually don't pay too much for DSs if possible. I wouldn't have picked it up if I didn't have the discount. No charger, which is kind of a bummer. Ignore that charger. Then I went to a Salvation Army where I picked up Bushido Blade, which is I think one of the few fighters Square has ever put out. Not too bad, a couple little cracks on the back, but otherwise complete. I paid $1.99. It's about a $10 to $15 game. Nothing too special, but kind of cool. And then I think last for the day, I picked up Pokemon Silver at a Salvation Army for 99 cents. I figure out how to get that off. Doesn't save, so I think the battery's dead, so I'll probably have to replace the battery inside, which isn't too bad. It's pretty easy to do, and batteries are pretty cheap. So then move on to yesterday. I was going a little stir crazy in the house. I edited a video or two, then I ran up to Savers. It's like 20-30 minutes away. Found a pink DS. Works great. Came with a charger. $9.99. Much better price than the black one. And I picked up can't see it, but a Sega Genesis AC Adaptor, $2.99. A little much, but I think it works with the PS2, so I might just match it with the PS2 if I can't find a proper cord to go with that. So then we move on to today. That's what I got for today. So I went to a Goodwill I didn't know existed until last night. It's in the same town that another Goodwill I go to all the time is in. So I was really surprised. So I decided to give it a go because it's only about 10 minutes away from the other Goodwill. And I was happily surprised by the amount of stuff they had. So first, I'll just kind of get some of the normal stuff out of the way. Polaroid Sun 600. Not sure if it works yet, but it looks good, and it powered on in the store. It's $4.99. I had my 10% off discount card, so everything I'm about to show you is 10% off. So if I get the prices a little mixed up, that's why. Then if you remember the last video, just another Polaroid 1-600, $9.99 minus 10%. Little pricier for this, but it looked clean. Pretty good find. Then I found another copy of Risk. It was a 2-player edition with the two discs for host and second player, $1.99. Looks good. And then Battle for Middle Earth. This is only disc 4, so they had it marked to $2.99. I pointed out that it was only disc 4, and I couldn't find any of the other discs for the game. This game goes for about $30 to $40 for the PC CD-ROM. The DVD-ROM usually goes for a little bit more. So yeah, I asked if I could get it for 99 cents because it isn't a complete game, and I find enough like loose discs of this game that I figured it would be worth letting it sit around for a while. Battle for Middle Earth 2, another game that you want to look out for. It's pretty expensive games. So then I found Gamecube, same Goodwill. I usually don't buy Gamecubes, especially for $24.99. But you can see on the bottom here it has the Game Boy player. Game Boy player goes for about $40 to $50. It didn't come with a disc for the Game Boy player, so that's one of the things you want to look out for when you're picking up Game Boy players. Is it needs a disc to work. So a lot of the times you can buy one of those on eBay and pair it up to increase the value. And a lot of the times people will buy them on their own. So yeah, the GameCube will probably make back what I paid for it, and then all the profit will come in for the Game Boy player. Yeah, so I was really surprised. And then something I've only ever found once before is an Atari Lynx. I paid $24.99. So this was the handheld Atari put out. It's this like giant thing. I got 2 of these before. One, like, this is the second version of it. The original version is a lot longer and a little bit shorter. Came with a game, Gates of Zedekon. I'll have to look into that. I'm not really sure what the value of that is, but the Lynx, I believe the Model 2, which is this, goes for about $50 to $75 depending on condition. I'll probably get about $75 to $80 with this because it came with this case, came with a strap, came with a car charger, which is kind of strange. It also came with I guess this is a protective screen. Sorry, I guess this is a protective screen, just so it doesn't get scratched up. Yeah, $24.99 minus 10%. Yeah, pretty good. The Model 1, I've sold one for $100 before, and that was system only without any of this other stuff. And the other one I got of this was broken, so I'm hoping this one isn't broken. So that was a pretty great find, pretty rare find. And the last thing I got there, I actually went back into the store to get this, was a Commodore Plus 4. I don't really know much about it. At first I thought it was a Commodore 64, which is which is a home computer that a lot of people use to play games. I only paid $5.99 minus the 10% or whatever, and let's open it up for you. Seems to be the manuals and the computer only. There's no cords in there, but they were going online for kind of all over the place. But just based off what I have, I'm thinking I can get probably around $40 to $50 for it, since it has the box, and it looks semi-decent. It doesn't look broken or anything. So that was the last thing I found there. So then I went to a Goodwill, I believe, where I just picked up a TI-86 Plus, or just TI-86, sorry, graphing calculator. It's actually kind of not one of the models that a lot of people use. I only paid $4.49, so I think I paid $4.49. Sorry, that says $4.99. No battery cover, which is kind of a bummer, but good value. $30 to $40 for this. Kind of wish it was a TI-83 or TI-89. Those are the ones that are worth a lot more. One of the last things I found actually was I found more of these drip trays for George Foreman grills. So I ended up selling the one from the last video for $14. I was really surprised. It didn't take very long after that video came out for it to sell. I think it was about a day or two. So I'm thinking I can probably get 10 to 14 for each of these. It's pretty pumped to find 3. 99 cents each, which is a pretty good value. I washed them. I think I'm going to wash them a little bit more. Maybe throw them through the dishwasher. So then, here's the Gamecube. I went to another Goodwill, or in the case, you can see there it's Zelda Twilight Princess for Gamecube, $14.99 minus the 10%. Kind of pricey for disc only, but the Gamecube version of this game is a lot rare and a lot more valuable. I just sold a copy for, I believe, $50, so probably get 45 since this doesn't have a case or a manual. Disc looks good though. They also had a bunch of Super Nintendo Mario games, but they were all priced at $20 each, which is about how much a Mario game for a Super Nintendo goes for. So then, somewhere in the middle of the day, I went to some other Savers, and I found a Michelangelo, pretty big one, $3.99. No weapons, but these go for kind of a lot. These look big ones. I think they're going for about $30 to $50 right now. I had a movie version of these big giant TMNT figures. I had Raphael. He went for $40 or $50, I believe. So I was kind of happy to find these big ones. Even the small TMNT figures can go for money, especially in lots. If you go to a yard sale, you find 10 or 20 of them in a bin. Pay $5, you can probably get about $40 for them. And then last, same Savers, I found Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkotron, which is the second Toe Jam and Earl game. No manual, but game's in there, looks pretty good. And then last, I found Zombies Ate My Neighbors for Sega Genesis. $2.99 for this, $2.99 for that. I'm probably going to keep this game. I've been looking for this game for a while. So it was probably a little bit more popular on Super Nintendo, but it obviously did come out for Sega as well. Complete copy, manual game. Looks pretty awesome. I think complete right now, these are going for $40 to $50. Card only, I think it's about $30. Yeah, I was super happy to find this. Like, I saw a bunch of Sega Genesis games, and I just figured it was going to be just a bunch of sports games like usual. But it was these two games. It was Sonic 2 some sports game and probably some other sports game. But when I saw this, I was super happy. Even the guy at the register, he was really jealous. He was probably even a little mad at me. But yeah, this goes. So I'll probably get $40-50 out of this after I play it. That's if I decide to sell it. I might end up keeping it. And Toe Jam and Earl in the case probably goes for about 15, maybe a little under 20. Yeah, so that was my finds. I was pretty happy about today, especially. Yeah, so you know, YouTube junk as usual. Like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully I'll have another video up for you soon. Hopefully it'll have some really exciting stuff like this in it and the Atari. Yeah, so everybody have a great day, evening, night, and see you next time.